What up, though? It's that nigga Mom, man. We about to react to a video with different reactions from TikTokers and shit. I don't have TikTok, so I wouldn't see these videos unless, you know, it's on a YouTube video. So we about to see. Oh, somebody said I'm mistaken about something, but it don't matter. Let's get right into this.
Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl now is the most watched Super Bowl halftime performance ever. And a lot of people are mad because Kendrick Lamar's performance at the Super Bowl halftime show just surpassed Michael Jackson's performance at the halftime show in 1993. And they're saying there's no comparison because back then, Michael Jackson didn't even have social media and all of that. So just imagine how many actual viewers he had during that time. And this is true, but nobody should be mad at this comparison because this is exactly what both Michael Jackson and Kendrick Lamar have both been trying to tell us. The American music industry especially has evolved around Black culture. And Black artists aren't really treated fair in this game. Like Kendrick Lamar said, they have to abide by the rules to make it high up there. And same thing that Michael Jackson tried to tell us with Sony. I'm sure you guys remember in 2002 when Michael Jackson said that the music industry, particularly Sony music.
That's real. And people try to make it a conspiracy when Michael Jackson actually said that shit.
Music stole from their artists, but especially Black artists.
Facts.
And the crazy thing about Kendrick Lamar, each message that he drops, they often have multiple meanings. Just like this PlayStation controller, a lot of people were like, oh, it's because Drake is signed to Sony.
I done seen a lot of videos so far about this, but she doing a real good job explaining it.
But also, we had Michael Jackson calling out Sony for being the people.
Yeah, see, I wouldn't even thought about that, the Sony part. You know, even though PlayStation is Sony, and I got a PlayStation 3 and shit. I mean 5, and I never even thought about the Sony.
People that were ripping off Black artists, which would also tie into having to play the game in the music industry and basically tone down everything in your Black culture to make it acceptable for the American culture. The messages
that part I got
that we can get out of Kendrick Lamar's
and it being the game in general, I caught that part.
Performance can literally go on for weeks. I am telling you, this man is that smart and calculated, and he knows exactly what he's doing. The fact that these two Black men have the most viewed Super Bowl halftime performances ever shows you how important Black culture really is here in America. Happy Black History Month, but y'all let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments.
Shout out to that lady. Let me see what her page is. Even though I'm not about to go on TikTok and really look at her stuff, just for y'all to look at it. Kadisha Lynn, man. Go check out her page on TikTok if y'all got that, man.
And Black culture really is here in the comments.
And happy Black History Month. And my birthday tomorrow. Just to let y'all know. On the 14th.
Can we just be very honest and just completely be honest and just say Kendrick Lamar's halftime show was not good?
Now we got these type of niggas, bro. My thing is, some people frequencies at a very low level, bro. So when anything with a message or, you know, something that's not what's the word I'm looking for? Something that's not surface level, they just don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But we're about to see this guy explain it. And the thing is, I'm not just cutting dude off because of that, but it's a pattern, you know, for certain people. Especially people that fuck with Drake, man. It's like, I feel like if Drake is your main music of choice, something mentally wrong with you. I'm just being real, dog. Like, cause I seen this pattern, like, bro, there's a few people I, you know, grew up with and know where they're Drake fans. And these 3 different individuals that I know, they don't know each other at all. Not from Adam or Eve, but they all do similar shit, bro. Like, for example, Facebook, they got their whole timeline full of women, pictures of women they don't know. Like, I don't post pictures of women I don't know. I don't care how good they look or nothing. I don't do that. But that's something a Drake fan would do. Like, just being real. Let's go. And not to down my brother's shit. I fucks with them, but at the end of the day, it's a pattern that I just, you know, I can't actually ignore it. I'd be paying attention too much. I'm very observant.
Bro, this dude did not perform any of the classics. This dude didn't.
Then he talking about he ain't performed none of the classics. With that being said, from him, Kendrick actually explained that inside an interview before the Super Bowl. I didn't look at the whole interview, but I did catch that part.
Perform a bunch of good songs or what
he said he wasn't gonna do none of his old stuff. He thinking about the future. My bad, y'all, by not completing that sentence and that comment, then just pausing the shit.
Bro, this dude did not perform any of the classics. This dude didn't perform a bunch of good songs that would have made it better, bro. I swear this whole halftime show was.
Then that's the beauty of his performance, bro. This dude right here don't realize it, but he playing a role of Uncle Sam. He's playing the role. That's why he had Uncle Sam out there, trying to control what he can deliver and what he cannot. You know what I'm saying? How he's supposed to do it and all of this shit. That's why I say that's too ghetto and all this shit. Oh yeah, dude. But obviously, it ain't for everybody. It ain't everybody's cup of tea, bro.
It was just centered around the fact that he was going to perform Not Like Us, which isn't even one of his best songs. Like, people are...
Then he say it was centered around the fact that Not Like Us, it was not like... Not Like Us, we cannot deny the fact that Not Like Us gave him the platform. Gave him the go-ahead to the Super Bowl. I can't even lie about that because... But then again, we can't even say that because he already performed at the Super Bowl. I really got to catch myself there. He headlining it now. And if I'm an NFL commissioner or whoever the fuck over the music, I would choose Kendrick because Kendrick has proven himself time and time again that he can perform on that level. Now, y'all may not like the set list because you may be Kendrick fans and you feel like he should have performed some of the older songs, but it wasn't for you. Obviously, this for people on a whole different level of thinking. And this guy not thinking at that level.
Acting like Not Like Us is his top song or the song that saved his career. Bro, this dude has classics. Like, he didn't play anything. Like, this halftime show.
Then he said he didn't play anything. Oh, man.
It was literally a diss Drake halftime show.
Then it was not it was beyond that. It was beyond a diss Drake half show. The only part where it was really a diss to Drake was the part when he brought out, what song was that? Not Like Us. When he brought out Not Like Us and he looked in the camera like, say Drake, I hear you like him young. And that was it. Besides that part, everything else, was a reach. Like the A, I even reached on the A. Like, oh shit, he got a minor A. Nigga, that's A minor. You know what I'm saying? What you want. But I seen a picture of the chain and it said PG Lang around the sides of like, I don't buy chains and shit, but the necklace part, then it's the charm. So the necklace part was, say, PG Lang all through there. So my bad for all the people I was telling, like, getting arguments with, like, hey, look, nigga, that, we call him a minor. Nigga, y'all tripping. Y'all reach, and they were like, you reaching. Right.
Here are 3 reasons your sales team will actually want to use Monday Sales.
This is what
CRM.
I hate about not having premium. I hate commercials. Ads and shit.
Like, it wasn't like people weren't even tuned in to hear Kendrick rap. It was to hear him diss Drake. That's it.
That's some truth to that, I guess. But then again, I can't even say it's some truth to that because people was going to tune into the fucking Super Bowl regardless of if he was dissing dissing Drake, cause shit. Dr. Dre and them just did it a few years ago, bro, with Kendrick there, bro, and everybody was tuned in, bro. They ain't give a fuck about, Drake wasn't even the thought process. This one is right after the beef. It's right after the lawsuits. So, of course, people going to tune in to see if he going to sing the song that niggas trying to sue him for. So, I don't know why this nigga talking stupid. Like, of course, like, he got a point to an extent, but he don't. Because the lawsuit, that fucked up Drake shit. You know what I'm saying? But let's continue, because I'm getting off track.
That was it.
And we did not just tune in to see that. We actually did want to see who, but besides SZA, who else he was going to have special guests. I didn't expect Samuel L. Jackson or Serena Williams. What I expected, because he made a song with Taylor Swift, and on that stage, I thought he gonna bring Taylor Swift out, you know, just to, you know, balance it out for the audience, you know, that other demographic. And the black people, you feel what I'm saying? So I felt like he was going to do that, but hey, it didn't go that way. It was actually 100 times better because it was directed to us, black people. It wasn't for Drake. Fuck Drake.
People will remember this as the Not Like Us halftime show, not the.
No, they're not, dog. It's so layered, bro. It is not the fucking Not Like Us halftime show. But I did have the most to say to this brother, so I'm gonna let brother finish whatever he got to say. Y'all go check out his page too. It's at @s_tutor, TUEDOR. Go check his page out if y'all agree with him and y'all want to hear some more of his takes, because this is a dumbass take to me.
Kendrick Lamar halftime show, the Not Like Us halftime show. Like, this halftime show will be talked about in the Kendrick Drake beef.
And that's what make sorry to stop it one more time, but that's what make Kendrick so great, bro, because he can drop some shit and down the line you can keep going back and looking for that shit, looking at that shit and finding something new about it. This dude is surface level. He obviously didn't get the message.
Not in the terms of NFL halftime shows, because it wasn't good, bro.
Entryway into my next point. Disclaimer.
Okay. I think this white lady about to give us some gems, bro. Because I think I see the pattern. They're going to have one person saying something good, then the next person say something bad, then after that, good. Okay, let's go.
This is all just my interpretation once again. The essence of art is in the absence of the expected.
You hear that? Let's go back. We got to hear that again. Because I'm an artist.
Once again, the essence of art.
The essence of art
is in the absence of the.
It's in the absence of the expected. So y'all complaining like little bitches because y'all expected, like the last dude, you expected these particular songs, and since it don't pertain to what you believe this should have been or your preference, you trying to insult it? Like, oh, he didn't perform the songs I like. Nigga, fuck you. And the songs you like, bro. Like, at the end of the day, he doing this, dog, speaking to a larger crowd than you. At the end of the day, he talking to us as a whole African diaspora, African American diaspora. He's speaking to us, but
the expected.
I don't know about you.
Everyone came expecting the hits, expecting to be turned up. It's the Super Bowl. Every Super Bowl we have ever watched, we have expected the artists to perform their greatest hits for us.
And that's facts. And another thing, I don't even cut her off. Why y'all be coming up with all of these restrictions and bullshit when it comes to Kendrick? So Kendrick performed here in New Orleans. Y'all like, he shouldn't perform there. It should be somebody from New Orleans performing there. Had they ever did that shit, bro? Like, had they ever just specifically was like, oh shit, we got it up in Nevada, let's find somebody from Nevada to fucking perform here? No, the fuck they didn't. So y'all shut the fuck up with that bitch ass shit, bro. For real, like, whatever he do, y'all gonna bitch about it. He perform, y'all gonna bitch about it. He don't perform, oh, y'all gonna bitch about it. He win against Drake, y'all gonna bitch about it. He lose, that ain't happen, y'all was gonna bitch about it. So regardless of what he does, y'all gonna bitch about it. And that's why he brought Sam Jack out there for you. Y'all are Uncle Sam. The ones that keep on complaining and shit like bitches.
This is because the Super Bowl has an audience that is much broader than any other campaign that you would normally run within the marketing realm. If I was performing at the Super Bowl, it would be my goal to make sure that the majority of the audience thinks that this is a good show. To do that, I would have to sing the songs that had the highest chance of household penetration across the country.
Facts, and those the songs to be expected. But he said, fuck that. I'm going to speak to you directly. This ain't for y'all niggas in the stadium. Even though I'm performing at this bitch, this for the motherfuckers at home.
For Kendrick, I think those songs would have been Mad City, Backseat Freestyle, Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe, All Right, Humble Shore, King Kunta, and Swimming Pools, along with probably
she obviously a Kendrick fan.
All the stars. Because in my opinion, I think that there is not a person in this country that hasn't heard at least a snippet of one of those songs. So if my goal as an artist is to make people like me, I would have...
Okay, I do not mean to keep stopping her part of the video, but she got some perfect motherfucking teeth.
Thrown those out. So why didn't he? Why did he choose the songs that a lot of people wouldn't know. I think it's because he became the antithesis of the Super Bowl halftime performance. We expect the artist to put on a show for us. But when the artist takes back that control and makes us watch them, it becomes art. It almost became a sort of rebellion to withhold those songs from the majority of the crowd that would have known them. I also found it somewhat symbolic that the people in the crowd.
Then it's also something else about that. By him just performing the most recently released songs, if you're not familiar with Kendrick and you were impressed by what he was talking about, you were impressed by the symbolism, you were impressed by the message, that's going to make you delve deep into what he already had created in his past discography. So at the end of the day, it's a win-win for him. Shit, he got to perform at the Super Bowl. He gained some new attention from a different demographic that doesn't usually see rap. You know what I'm saying? So let's go.
Got almost less of a performance than the people sitting at home. It's again switching the control of who you're performing for. He was not performing for the people sitting in that stadium. He was prioritizing viewership at home, which kind of flips the script of what you would normally expect once again. Wall Street Journal posted a carousel on Instagram that had an interview with Dave Free, who is the creative collaborator for this performance. They said that the choreography included the camera work. When I think about it like that, the stress of importance on the viewership at home really tells me a lot about the intention of this overall performance. And it was to flip the script on everything that we've expected from the Super Bowl previously. And when I said it shifted the way we think about the halftime performance, I think it does, because moving forward, it's no longer seen as like an opportunity for artists to appeal to the crowd. It's going to be an opportunity for artists and creatives to display their vision.
And not to stop again, but he did exactly that.
On a wider scale than ever before. This comment gives me the
one thing that I've noticed.
Okay, let's see.
And this is just my thoughts. When it comes to Kendrick, everyone decides to pull up rules out of thin air. Why is that?
That's like, essentially what I was just saying a minute ago. Like, not 2 minutes, like a few seconds ago. Hold on.
Let's actually talk about it. When he was chosen to do the Super Bowl, everyone was like, oh my God, why is he performing at the Super Bowl where he's not from the city that the Super Bowl...
Facts. I just said this.
...was held in. I went back, I did some research, because like, it's not good to talk and add to a conversation if you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you look
So
stupid.
I did some research and I was like, okay, does the Super Bowl have a history of picking performers from the city
I didn't have to do
that
the
the
research.
show is...
I'm old enough. She old. She look. I ain't trying to say she look old. She look old enough, but I can't tell. You know, our features different. I'm 33, about to be 34 tomorrow. I don't know how old she is. She probably 30 something, or if she in her 20s, she probably like late 20s.
It's taking place in, and that answer is no. That has never
Facts. See, I already knew it before she even said
really
it.
been a thing. And then again, we see that same sentiment play out again.
My bad, y'all. My niece in the back just yelling out like she lost her damn mind.
And for the Super Bowl, it's one thing to say, I wish he performed this. Is another thing to paint your preference as what the norm is supposed to be. I think that's lame.
Lame ass niggas. Hey, whatever I said to old boy in the video earlier, you a lame ass nigga, bro. You a Uncle Sam.
Honestly think that's lame, and I feel like that's what a lot of people have been doing. It's like, this is my preference. I wish Kendrick performed swimming pools. Yes, we all wish he performed swimming pools, but is it a rule that every artist that comes on there has to do a nostalgia fest, a trip down memory lane?
Hell no.
No, it is not. And the question I want to throw to whoever's watching is this: why should an artist do a nostalgia show when they're in their prime?
To all you black Americans out there,
oh man. As soon as he said you black Americans, I don't like what I'm about to hear. I already know. But with this freeze frame and it pause, dude look kind of like Terrence Crawford. But let's continue.
I said the halftime show was mid. Kendrick's
halftime show was mid.
performance was mid. I don't care about your symbolism and all that shit.
He say he don't care about the symbolism and all that shit. See, surface level thinkers. The real thing is, bro, I don't know where he from. He obviously it's the UK or something. But what artists do y'all got that's on the level of any of our artists? Like, besides Dave and Avelino. Matter of fact, it's probably 3 artists over there that's good. But what artists over there are performing and we give a fuck about it? Because obviously, you from the UK and you looking at our shit. What artists over there in the UK that we give a fuck about? Like, real shit. Rapper-wise. Don't say 21 Savage, because we don't really give a fuck about 21 Savage.
It was
Oreo C, Central C.
Mid. Whoa. Before you go telling me I'm not like you, how
we only care about y'all actors. Like, Idris Elba, the nigga from They Clone Tyrone. Who else? Cause y'all got some great actors. That's what I can say.
I am not American. Colin Kaepernick.
Obviously, you're not American. But let me go back.
Whoa. Before you go telling me I'm not like you, how I am not American. Colin Kaepernick. Remember him? Colin Kaepernick took the knee, lost his.
And this my thing. He took the knee. But do you understand the significance in that knee? Do you understand why the Americans was mad at him? I'm pretty sure you don't. So let me explain this. Of course, I wasn't mad. He was kneeling because of police brutality. But it was during the national anthem. And people in the military felt some type of way. People that had family in the army felt some type of way about him kneeling during the American national anthem. So I'm gonna see what else he going into. Let's go. I just had to throw that out there just for the UK people that look at this video and don't think I'm just going hard on this Terrence Crawford lookalike. You know what I'm saying?
I am not American. Colin Kaepernick.
Obviously.
Remember him? Colin Kaepernick took the knee, lost his.
He said Kaepernick. It's Kaepernick.
Career from the
lost his career
NFL because he was representing
from the NFL because
black people. He was doing all the symbolism.
He was representing black people. No, he was just kneeling. Was he representing black people? He was kneeling for police brutality. Yeah, it was black people involved, but he was just kneeling. That was it. It wasn't so much anything symbolic. It was just taking his stand and away by kneeling. That was not symbolism. Not at all.
Career from the NFL because he was representing black people. He was doing all the.
He was representing black people. He don't get the whole gist of it, but okay.
Symbolism shit. He lost his job. You still watch the NFL. You still watch.
You say, and the thing is, honestly, I don't watch the NFL. I can't speak for everybody else. This is a good point though. I can't even just take that away from him. Like, oh, y'all still watch the NFL? I don't. Nobody I know actually watch the NFL. I'm gonna be a hunt bun. Like lately, here in Detroit, the Lions, they started winning. The whole city was up. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the Super Bowl, people that don't even watch fucking football look at the Super Bowl halftime show, bro. So, the fuck are you talking about at this point?
Watch the halftime show. You wanted to
wait. He probably
from the
said
NFL because he was representing black people. He was doing all the symbolism shit. He lost his job. You still watch the NFL. You still watch the halftime show.
And on top of that, let's see why. Let's go back in history. When the Kaepernick shit was going on after that, what'd they do? What the NFL do? They made a smart motherfucking move and got Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Like, looking at this guy, I'm pretty sure he's a Jay-Z dick rider right here. I'm sure he's a Jay-Z dick rider, right? So they went and got Jay-Z to like oversee the music and shit. So NFL did something smart. A lot of people love Jay-Z. I don't fuck with Jay-Z. Jay-Z trash to me. Then I'm not talking about him as an individual. Like rap wise, he not that cold to me. He not that good of an artist.
Oh, you wanted the entertainment. Don't get on here and start talking.
You wanted the entertainment. Yes. We look at that shit for entertainment. But if it can be educating us at the same time, why not look at it? Why can't we look at edutainment? Some shit that's educating.
Talking all this woke shit to me.
Talking all this woke shit. You're done.
When I'm watching a halftime show, I want to be entertained.
When you're watching a halftime show, it's not about you.
I don't want to see the spoken word poetry. Oh my God.
And it was not spoken word poetry. That shit, every song that nigga spit was fire. He talking about spoken word poetry. Like, this really is just a diss towards America in general, bro.
But it was deep. No one cared.
But then it's another thing. All right, how many... They say that soccer is like the most watched sport, right? Because there's so many people that immigrated from other countries that live here in America. So that plays a part into why it's the most viewed, honestly. So, I mean, you know,
cares, bro. Play the bangers and get the hell off.
I'm going everywhere. He's saying, oh, he talking crazy. Now, this line here he just said sound just like some shit I heard years ago, man. It was a white bitch named Laura on a news station, and LeBron wanted to speak something about what was going on in the world. She was like, shut up and play basketball. So essentially he's saying that to a rapper, shut up and just entertain. This is Uncle Sam right here. This is Uncle Sam.
It's spoken word poetry. Oh my God, it was deep.
Word.
No one cares.
It's not. Yeah, he say no one cares, but it's fucking thousands of videos of people that care. Then it's people that's actually going out their way to say they don't care, proving that they care. It's people going out their way to say they don't like something. Like, at the end of the day, imagine me going to a Madonna concert or whatever. Madonna, actually when Madonna performed at the Super Bowl years ago, imagine me going out my way to be like, Madonna, that shit was trash by Madonna. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, people was saying shit about her wearing these demonic type of imagery outfits and shit, but at the end of the day, we ain't give a fuck. Like, when a bunch of other artists do their thing, bro, we don't criticize that. You know what I'm saying?
Get the hell off the stage, all right? Don't come for me.
And I'm talking about black people. He talking about people coming for him.
And my
people are still gonna come at you like, yeah, your take is trash.
Non-Americanism, because I watch.
It's not about non-American. It's not being a non-American. Actually, it's about actually going through things that, yeah, it is non-American. Because the things that we go through, no, I can't even say that. They go through this shit too. Y'all still go through discrimination and all that shit. Maybe not at the same level as here in America, but y'all go through some shit, racism, but it's not at the same level.
An event, staying up late to watch an event, and I was not impressed with.
I don't know what time they got to stay up to watch this shit.
The performance. I wasn't impressed with Rihanna's performance. Are you gonna tell?
He talking about Rihanna. Okay, I was just saying this. You bring up Kendrick, then you bring up Rihanna. It's always black people bashing other people, but you're not critiquing the other fucking Super Bowls. This is a whole bunch of fucking other Super Bowls, white people, other motherfuckers don't perform, but you're not really critiquing that. You're only critiquing the black ones. This is self-hating Uncle Sam. Let's go.
Tell me about symbolism and shit there. No, it's mid is mid, bro.
Take the glasses off. You dumb.
It was mid.
And it may be mid to him, but as like to get into my point that I was just saying a minute ago, it's some people that think at this level, like at this table level, right? We thinking up here at this level, all right? So it makes no sense to converse with them about where their mindset is at this low. It don't make no sense to, because at the end of the day, they will never comprehend what you're talking about because their mind has not elevated to that extent. So with you know,
Jimmy Pay's
That's
here
all I can
with
really
Bitrix
add to that.
24,
Like, this brother,
a free
I'm not
CRM that will
trying to
help
bash
you
him,
achieve explosive
but
growth.
it's a lot of don't
You'll
speak on
wipe
what
out
you don't
all
know.
the competition.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Just like
you
that.
look stupid.
Need
You
to
come off
segment
stupid.
your clients?
Oh, the symbolism.
Not a problem.
You're stupid. Okay. At the end of the day, you're stupid. And I can't change that. You have to do something about that.
So people are going on and on about this Kendrick performance. I
Okay.
mean, on and on. Oh, we
Yep.
didn't want something deep. We didn't want a message. We don't want to be conscious of what's going on.
Last dude.
We just want to be entertained.
Last dude.
Meanwhile, the country is in shambles. I mean, on fire. And you wanted Kendrick Malcolm X Lamar to get on stage and shuck and jive for your entertainment?
Facts.
Are you crazy? This is the problem with
Facts to that. I don't know. Dude probably from Canada or something. I don't know. Cause his accent ain't sound the last dude. Last dude accent didn't sound like UK. I said UK, but that motherfucker sound Canadian.
us right now, presently.
Might be a Drake troll.
Is that we want stimulation so much. We don't know how to sit down and actually look at
Digest.
something and take it
Yeah.
for what it is. We have to be stimulated. Something has to be going on. We don't know how to take a breath. We don't know how to actually sit down and have a dialogue or a conversation because we just want something popping off. You're overstimulated. Y'all are so used to fast food. You want fries.
And that's real. Like, I always said this analogy all the time. Like, Drake is fast food, bro. Young Thug, that's fast food. NBA Youngboy, fast food. Shit that dies down in the future where songs from 3 years ago these motherfuckers made, people not listening to that shit no more. It's not like they don't have actual classics, bro. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. They really don't have a song that's going to stand the test of time. I'm just being real with y'all. Cause yeah, they got a whole quantity, like large quantity of music, right? But the more, quantity they have, the less quality they have. You know what I'm saying? As for Kendrick, he takes his time. Less quantity, more quality. Fast food versus soul food. Soul food take time to make. Fast food is, boom, you in and out.
A shake. You want everything that is not good for you that was quick and instant. You want a little toy with it. You want a Happy Meal. And when you get an actual meal in front of you that's nutritious, that you're gonna get something from it, that's gonna actually nourish your mind, you don't know what to do with it. You don't know how it's prepared. You don't even know how to go about eating it.
The only thing, like, this brother got great points and shit. The only, like, I ain't gonna say it's throwing me off, cause dude, hey, he is himself. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, he's a teacher or something, because it's a school of science and technology or something like that. So he may be a teacher, but he got these feminine mannerisms about him. So that's throwing me off a bit, but that does not take away from the message that this brother is saying. You know what I'm saying? He's saying some real shit.
Or you're so used to eating with your hands. You're so used to scarfing it down and eating it so quick because you eat it as quick as it was prepared. And now your tummy hurts. And now you're malnourished. But when you get an actual meal in front of you, you don't know what to do with it.
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna bob and weave, but my whole timeline is people with their multi-hyphenated, marginalized credentials in their bios telling me how much they didn't like Kendrick Lamar's halftime performance. My issue with y'all is that, one, I feel like the thing that you're doing is performative, because in reality, if you actually understood how society's supposed to function, you would know that it makes no sense for somebody to run into a bakery and tell the chef that he needs to be outside fighting, when the way that he's providing for the revolution is by making food for folks to eat. Y'all would not run into a library where a person was providing books, including books that are very necessary for people to understand their rights or their history, and be like, you in here passing out books not gonna do nothing. Like, you need to be out there fighting.
Good fucking point.
Everybody has their different role. Y'all always have a problem with everything everyone does, when the most important thing that y'all can do for whatever it is we're trying to accomplish is you. Do you. Represent whatever from the place that you're standing. Coming. Like, and I always say this to people, the front line is
because that's just society, bro. Like, people be so focused on shit outside of themselves, right? Like, focus on yourself, man. Focus on what you have to do. And that's what I was just saying a minute ago about different levels of thinking. Like, bro, if you understand you're at this level of thinking, why are you trying to explain in full detail to this person that's not going to get like a percentage of what the fuck you saying? because they're stupid. I'm not gonna hold you up. It's a bunch of stupid motherfuckers down here. You at this level of thought, talk to people at that level of thought. Don't even waste time going that low. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want no help. They want to be stupid. Ignorance is bliss.
Wherever you're standing at, I don't want to have to convince nobody to go put on their gas mask, you know what I'm saying, and grab a bullhorn. I need y'all to represent in the way that is fit for y'all. If his artistic expression with the message is the way that he wants to show up, let him do that. If you feel like it didn't suffice, cool, but y'all don't feel like anything suffices, because last time I checked, if a celebrity was too outspoken or too down for the cause or whatever case, y'all start saying it's performative. Last time I checked, let somebody utter a single syllable of something that y'all don't agree with. Now y'all crawling up their backside like maggots. Y'all have a problem with everything everybody does. I actually don't need rappers to be my revolutionaries, right? Like, I understand that there is a shortage of radicals, but there's not a shortage of revolutionaries, and they're to your left and your right. But instead of supporting them, platforming them, using that same breath in your lungs to make sure that you're giving them the shine that they need and deserve in order to support the causes that y'all claim y'all care so much about, y'all instead get on this internet and complain.
Yeah, that's what I believe the internet is now.
And last time
and keep y'all kids off the fucking internet, man, because, like, okay, people don't be having the time to look at no profile pictures, bro. We see them say something stupid, your kids, we might tell them to shut the fuck up, right? Now your kid is exposed to somebody, adult, telling your kid to shut the fuck up, because obviously we're not looking at the profiles. Like, oh, boom, 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 boom. Motherfucker, now your kid done got told to shut the fuck up by a stranger. Cause
might check the people
they
who's
on
really about it.
Computer doing whatever.
Don't even be on the internet because they don't want their faces seen, and you could check that.
Yeah, people that's really about.
I might check the people who's really about it. Don't even be on the internet because they don't want their faces seen,
Facts.
and you could check that. So
no, we can't even check that. Baby girl got a point. People that's really about it don't be on the internet, but nowadays they are. People that's really about it are really snitching on themselves nowadays. So I feel where she's coming from, though.
I'm so sorry. I understand that the internet has y'all perception of what it looks like to be down or to be radical skewed, but like, how is what you're doing any less performative than him getting on the stage at the Super Bowl? What is
then on top of that, I want to say this as well. Like, at the end of the day, her point stands. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing that's so important? You know what I'm saying? But not even that. You perform, or a lot of these motherfuckers is rappers. If you were a performer, what would you have done? You would have what hits you made that you could pull out? Let me know. With that being said, like, subscribe, and share. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive, and much love. When I wait, nigga,